Good afternoon, yogins. This is Amanda Shepherd. Welcome to another day of play along practice. I think we're going to move towards Vatayanasana today, which is horse pose. It's a big hip opener, and it's half-lotus, kneeling with Gardasana arms. So there'll be some hips and shoulders, and hopefully it'll be a fun practice. I'm not planning to use any props. If you like to use a strap to reach around for your toes, around the back for your toes or something like that, you can have a strap nearby. An infinity strap or a regular strap or a necktie is fine. Yeah, that's all I'm really planning to use. And let's get started. I'm going to start laying down. Just connecting into breath. And I might start in Supta today because I want to open the hips. So the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. You can place blocks around the outside of your legs if that feels better for you. Let your breath get nice and easy, nice and even. Maybe take one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. Once you've established a nice, easy breath, just take a moment to be a witness of the body and notice anything that might be feeling a little tight. Maybe go easy in those places today. Should always suit the practice to your needs. And as you exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Do a couple low back circles, one or two each direction. I'm going to take the right foot into Ardha Ananda Balasana, half happy baby, and then reach that left leg nice and long on the mat and breathe into the left side belly. Good, and then from here, I'm going to take my hand to the shin, right hand to right shin, and close the knee joint. And then from the hip, open that leg out to the side even more, and see if I can hook my heel right in towards my belly button. And then I'm going to grab the top of the foot with my left hand and reach that right knee away. My left toes turn out. So I'm kind of finding a Supta Ardha Padmasana, reclined half-lotus. Inhaling here as I exhale, I'm going to reach that left leg to sky. And just reach the arms forward and lift on up into a variation of Navasana, breathing here. And as I exhale, I'm going to bring the left heel down and reach around for my right toes. Nice deep inhale, ground your sits bones down, and as you exhale, lean back with that right shoulder blade. Look over the right shoulder. Look over the left shoulder and maybe forward fold into your pose. And you can use a strap here, right? My next inhale, I'm going to come back up through center. My left toes are turned out. I'm just going to bring that ankle underneath the right knee. I'll turn forward so that you can see. So that's kind of in a, almost like a double pigeon position. And if this is comfortable for me, I might stay here. I might bring the right knee down and just see if I can close this knee joint and fit that foot on top. Feet are flexed, hugging those toes around my legs, sitting in a lotus pose. I'm going to do a little kalabhati breathing here so we can ignite the belly, get a nice strong core. And if you like to sit on a blanket, you're welcome to do that. Do one set of 54. Couple preparatory breaths. I'm going to let my arms get nice and long. Thumb and index together. My next inhale, I'm just going to breathe halfway, just to the low ribs. Draw my chin in and up, and 54 short bursts through the nose. Nice deep inhale, exhale, take a couple recovery breaths. And I'm gently going to open the eyes. I'm just going to turn forward again. Come out of my pose. And then to come out, I'm going to reach the left leg long, reach the right leg long, sit up nice and tall. And walk my hands out, Padmasana. It's not going to be my most maximum. And reach the arms forward, and as I exhale, roll it out one vertebra at a time, taking your time to come down. Ananda-balasana, happy baby pose. This time, keep the left leg in, reach that right leg long, and breathe into the right side belly. Notice if you're dropping off to that left side, keep your sacrum even on the earth. You can use your right hand to help you. And then I'm going to take the left hand to the shin. I'm going to close the knee joint, and then from the hip, open that knee out to the side. I'm going to try and fit the heel towards my belly button. I'm going to take the top of the foot with my right hand and reach that inner left knee away. Each side's different. I'm wearing my nice comfy jumpsuit, so I'm probably going to negotiate my outfit through this practice. Right toes turn out. I'm going to keep reaching that inner left knee away from me. And as I exhale, I'm going to lift on up. Keep that right leg to sky. Take a nice deep inhale here, and I'm going to find that Navasana variation. Drawing my low back in and up. I'm going to reach the arms forward. And then I'm just going to bring the foot down and move into a Padmasana. So forward folding. Spread those inner shoulders. Good, lifting on up. Maybe look over the left shoulder and then the right shoulder. And then once again, I'm going to find that lotus position. I might just take the outer knee to the top of the right ankle. I might find the full lotus. I want to close the knee joint, flex my feet, wrapping those toes around, grounding down, let my arms be nice and straight, sitting up tall. Your second round of kalabhati breathing, couple preparatory breaths. And then with my inhale, I'm going to breathe to the low ribs. I'm going to draw my chin in and up, finding my throat lock, and 54 short pumps. Exhaling. Nice recovery breath. And gently open the eyes. Just going to reach the legs forward. I'm going to unwind. Wiggle around, find my sits bones, and find an Navasana boat pose. Breathing here. Maybe cross the ankles as you come on down. Ardha Navasana. Come on back up. One more time. Come on back up. And come on through to all fours. Back up on your mat, so you're about halfway. Just start to find your cat-cows. Just to warm up the spine. Not going to spend too much time here. You're going to reach the left arm out to the left, and as you exhale, thread the needle, drawing that arm through. Walk your right hand out. Any variations you like in this pose, please feel free to play with them. Maybe extend that right heel. You might lift the leg. Maybe even reach around. Kicking that foot into the hand. Heel towards the outer hip, finding your quadriceps. Try to get the quadricep nice and long. Then reach that leg away. Take that right hand next to your face. You can reach that left arm out. And then forward. Left hand down. You're going to open up to the right side. Flex your right foot. And once again, kick that foot into the hand. Open the heart. Draw the heel towards your outer hip. Good. As you exhale, gently extend. And step it back, plank pose. Coming through Chaturanga Dandasana all the way to the floor. Finding your Sphinx pose. Lift the belly, pull back. Spread your inner shoulders. Plant your palms. You're going to lift the elbows and glide the right arm underneath the left. Palms down, pull your hands towards each other, opening up top of the shoulder, a deltoid, maybe between the shoulder blades. Top of the head is reaching towards the top edge of your mat, towards the wall in front of you. Keep your belly in and up. Good, exhale, come on back through center. And cobra, or some of you might want to glide the hands back for up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out the feet. Allow the hamstrings to get a little length. Let's work into them a little bit. Inhale, lift the heels. As you exhale, bend the knees and separate your sits bones. Straighten your legs any amount, and as you exhale, let the heels come down. And try that a little bit differently. Inhale, lift the heels. As you exhale, bend the knees. Draw the sits bones together. Straighten the legs any amount. Inhaling, exhaling, heels to the floor. Maybe they don't get there, that's okay. If they're pretty close, lift your toes. Excuse me, lift the heels. Roll over the toes and bring your knees right underneath your hips. Maybe take a cat-cow if you like that. Come on back through center. Reach that right arm out to the right and thread the needle, draw the arm through. Walk your left arm forward. Lean back with your left shoulder blade. Keep the left side waist as long as possible. Maybe glide the left heel back. Maybe lift that leg. You might reach up and around, bending the knee, kicking that foot to the hand. Draw the heel towards your outer hip. Letting your quadriceps get nice and long. Reach that knee straight back. Extend the leg, left hand next to your face. I'm going to reach the right arm out and forward. Then bring that hand down and open those left toes. Take your hand to the top of the thigh, find the ankle. Kick the foot into the hand, opening the heart, drawing the toes towards the top of your head. Exhale, take your hand to the top of the foot. Draw the heel toward your outer hip, finding the quadriceps. Good, beautiful. Look down for balance. I'm going to reach that arm around, reach back, step it back, plank pose, breathing here. And as you exhale, all the way down to the earth. Finding your Sphinx pose, rolling those inner thighs to sky. Keep it safe in your low back, so keep the belly up, tailbone long. Lift your elbows, pull back with your hands. Then glide your left arm under, right arm reaches across. Pull your hands towards each other so you can feel the stretch. You're going to feel it on your left shoulder. Breathing here. Crown of the head reaching forward. And each shoulder is different. You might need a little bit more work on one side. As you exhale, come on back. Maybe stick with Cobra. Maybe glide your hands back. Push your hands down for up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedaling out the feet. Breathing here. Float that right leg back, turn the toes out, bend the knee, couple hip circles each direction. And open that leg out to the side, look over, under. See if you can see your arm and spread your toes nice and wide. And as you exhale, right knee to right tricep, get it nice and high. Inhale here as you exhale, see if you can fit the knee into your armpit. Inhale here as you exhale, give your knee a smooch. Inhale here as you exhale, twist underneath. Good, step it back through a vinyasa, let the right leg float. Exhale, down dog. Float the left leg back, turn your toes out, bend the knee, couple hip circles each direction. Open that leg out to the side, check out your toes. Inhale here as you exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale here as you exhale, push the floor away, bring the knee into the armpit. Inhale here as you exhale, give your knee a smooch. Inhale here as you exhale, twist underneath. Take it through a vinyasa. Spread your inner shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. A few breaths here. Good, lift the heels. As you exhale, bend the knees. Bring your feet forward any way you like to do that. Oh, first one, yikes. Inhale, you want to keep your arms straight if you're inverting. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Reach those arms out to the side. Forward Padmasana. Exhale, Samasthihi. Inhale, reach those arms. Exhale. Fold in. Nice long spine. Plant the palms. As you exhale, feet to the back of the mat. Inhale. Cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Float that right leg back. Turn the toes out, bend the knee. Couple hip circles. Open that leg out to the side. Check out your toes. And as you exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale here. Bring the knee into your armpit. Inhale here. Give your knee a smooch. Inhale here. Exhale, twist underneath. Float it through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Turn the left toes out, bend the knee, couple hip circles. Check out your toes. As you exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale here, find your armpit. Give your knee a smooch. Last exhale, twist underneath. Through a vinyasa. Nice deep inhale for your back bend. Exhale takes you to down dog. Good. See if you can push your hands down. Get a sense of hollowness underneath your armpit. Wrap your triceps. your next inhale, lift the heels up between your hands, bend the knees. Nice and light, bring those feet forward. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Reach those arms, do those wrist circles. Padmasana, exhale, Samasthihi. Bring the weight into your left foot. You're going to lift the right knee, close the knee joint. For this first one, let's just find Vrikshasana. Just Vrikshasana, bring the heel into your groin. Take your hands to your heart center. Let's bring the back of the wrists together. Sitting up tall. Pinkies, heels of the hands, thumbs. Back of the hands. Growing your branches. Exhale, fold in. Uttanasana. With tree. With Vrikshasana legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, plant your palm. Nice and light. You're going to hover, push your hands down, hover that left heel. See if you can hop it back through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Float that right leg back, turn the toes out. Maybe lift the left heel, and as you exhale, bring that heel down, lift the toes. One more time. Exhale, bring that heel down, lift the toes. Good. Last time. Check out your toes. Maybe you find Kalabhati, wild thing. Left ribs towards the right. Push your hand and feet into the floor. And try to open up. And then exhale. Take it back around. And then from here, just see if you can hop it up. Plug that left leg bone into the socket. Wrap your triceps back. Try to keep your arms straight. And just bring the feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reach those arms out. Padmasana. Exhale, Samasthihi. Bring the weight into your right foot. You're going to take that left foot into tree. It's really important that you push the hand and leg towards each other for your Vrikshasana. So you can find that lift in your perineal floor, and you can keep your trunk grounded, rooted. Let's take the thumbs together, back of the hands, and then the pinkies, heels of the hands. Growing your branches. Exhale, fold in. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. You might micro bend that right leg, plant the palm, float it back. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, takes you to down dog. Turn the left, reach the left leg back, couple hip circles. Okay. Open out to the side, lift that right heel. Exhale, bring the heel down, lift the toes. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale, heel down, lift the toes. Last time. And then maybe you find your Kalabhati. Push your feet and your hand into the floor. Right ribs towards the left. Extend that left arm overhead. Keep pushing. Good. Exhale, take it back around. And then plug that right leg bone into the socket to bring the feet forward. Nice straight arms if you can. Bring the feet up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, fold. Reach those arms out to the side. Wrist circles. Padmasana. Exhale, Samasthihi. All right. And bring the weight into your left foot. Lift your right knee. Close the knee joint. Open that leg out to the side. This time, try and find Ardha Padma. Vrikshasana. Fit the heel towards your belly button. Flex those toes. Wrap them around. Nice deep inhale here. Reach those arms. You can do wrist circles, right? Let your leaves blow in the wind or get a little wavy. Right? Exhale, fold. Maybe find that nice twist. See if you can find your toes. You can use a strap if you want. Inhale, lengthen the spine, plant your palms. All right, bring some weight towards the ball of your foot. Float it back. Inhale, find your up dog. And then exhale. I'm going to take you to down dog, unwind the leg, let it extend. Turn the toes out, maybe come up, Karasana. And as you exhale, take it back around. And this time I'm going to step that foot up next to my thumb, come onto my fingertips, and let that left knee come down, reach those toes away. And take the hands to the thigh, breathe into the back of the body. Nice deep inhale, as I exhale, sink. Inhaling, exhaling. Good, inhale, exhale. Nice. Lift that up and bring the right arm under the left. Garudasana, arms lengthen your tailbone. Scoop your belly and lift the shoulder blades into the heart. Keep reaching those fingers back. I want to lengthen the front of the body, sink the hips. Breathing here. Gently unwind the arms, let the fingers point down. And as I exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Those of you like full Hanumanasana, you can take it any time. That's not my favorite pose. It's really hard for my hips, so I don't always do it. And as you exhale, plant that right foot. Reach your left arm under your shoulder. Tuck the toes. You're just going to open up into a simple twist. And let's just take Vashisthasana, any variation. Maybe the right foot's in front of your belly button, maybe you stack, maybe you take that foot into tree pose. Draw your right hip forward, lifting up. And as you exhale, take it through Vinyasa. Back bend, exhale, down dog. Look in between your hands, see if you can jump that left foot up, but I'm going to try and see if I can kind of saw my outer right foot into my hip crease. And I'm just going to jump it forward. It might take me a few times. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Reach your hand around. You have a lot of fabric on your outfit. It's going to be more challenging. Coming on up. Finding your tree pose. Gently unwind, shake it out. Bring your weight into the right foot. Now lift your left knee. Close the knee joint. Turn the hip out. Bring the heel towards your belly button. Nice flex toes. Breathing here. Reach those arms, doing your circles. Right. Doom, 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 doom. Right. Exhale, fold yourself in. Maybe find that half bind, finding the toes. Breathing here. And take your hand to your calf to bounce. Try to square the chest. And then I'm just going to jump it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, find my up dog. Exhale, down dog. And I'm going to unwind. Notice the difference in the hips, right? This side's way harder for me in this pose. Open that hip out to the side. Find my Karasana. Try to stay beside my elbow. Good, and exhale. I'm going to step that left foot up. Bring that right knee down. Take the hands to the thigh and breathe into the back of the body. Exhale, spine get long. Left arm under the right, drop your shoulders, lift your elbows, karate chop the world away. You scoop the belly, lift the heart, and draw the shoulder blades in. Lengthen the front of the body, maybe sink your hips a little bit. Reach your fingers back. And then when you're ready, unwind the hand. Exhale. Ardha Hanumanasana. If you like full Hanumanasana, feel free. Reach that foot down, plant my palms, tuck the toes. Reach the leg back, and I'm going to take it into tree pose. So I'm going to close the knee joint. Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to come onto the, I'm going to find Vatayanasana. Maybe I'm going to take it with a tree. Draw the left hip forward. I'm going to reach that left arm up. Arm overhead. And one more time through a vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. And then for this one, I really need to kind of fit that outside of the foot into the hip crease. So I might use my hand. I might just try and scissor it in there. Right? Like saw it in. I'm going to jump the foot up. Taking your time. Reach around for that half bind. Okay, square the chest. Micro bend that right knee and come all the way up. Exhale, unwind, shake it out, shake it out. Good, breathing here. Reach those arms, do your wrist circles. Bring the weight into the left foot, lift your right knee. See if you can open the hip. And then from here, use your hand a little bit to help. Try and find your Ardha Padmasana. Exhale, fold in. Maybe find the toes. Coming on down. Squaring the chest. Nice deep inhale. I'm going to plant those palms. Jump it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Up dog variation. Exhale, down dog. I'm going to open that hip out to the side. Look over under my left arm. Maybe find a back bend. Exhale, take it back around. I'm going to step that foot up. Come onto my fingertips. Let the left knee come down. Reach those toes away. Keep those hips sinking. Maybe tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. And take your hands to your right thigh. Sink down. Breathe into the back of the body. Right arm under left. Scoop your belly. Reach back. Finding a nice back bend. Keep that bend in your front knee. You can always keep your shin down. And then as I exhale, I'm going to come into a twist. Open that right shoulder blade out to the side. Leaning back. As I exhale, I'm going to unwind. And Ardha Hanumanasana or Hanumanasana. Breathing here. Tuck those left toes and reach the right leg back. And we open up into your favorite variation of Vatayanasana. Arm overhead. Through vinyasa. And then see if you can get that foot in there nice and tight. As you exhale, jump that left foot up. Don't worry about doing an inversion. Just jump it up. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Reach around. Maybe find the toes. That pocket there. chest. Coming all the way up to stand. Exhale, one, shake it out. Reach those arms up to your wrist circles. Bring your energy into your right foot. You're going to lift your left knee, turn it up. See if you can bring the heel in towards the belly button. This is my harder side, so I'm going to use a little bit more hand helping. And then as you exhale, fold in, maybe. Find those toes, there they are. Folding on down. Breathing in. Nice deep inhale, plant those palms. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog variation. Exhale, down dog. Open that knee out to the side. And open hip. Maybe find a back bend. Reaching up. I like to push my feet into the floor. And as I exhale, take it back around. Breathing here. Step that left foot up. Come onto your fingertips. Just for a moment, let the right knee come down. Just find your comfort. You might keep your knee on the floor. If you want, you're going to tuck your toes. Take your hands to your thigh. Breathe into the back of the body. Left arm under the right. Scoop your belly in. Find your back bend with eagle arms. Garudasana arms. Keep your bend in your front knee. Right quadriceps are working a lot. As I exhale, I'm going to find a twist. Bringing that right tricep to the outside of the left knee. Breathing here. I might take my knuckles together to give my wrists a break. And as I exhale, plant your right arm. Your favorite variation of Vashisthasana. Bring the left hip forward, reach that left arm up. Through a vinyasa. Of sorts, exhale, down dog. And see if you can get, I'm actually going to use my hand to manipulate a little bit. Just see if I can get that foot cut in a little more. And as I exhale, I'm just going to jump it up. I don't really care about an inversion. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Although if you want to do one, go ahead and reach around. Find that half bind. And then come all the way up. Exhale, one. Shake it out. Just take a moment in your Tadasana or in your Samasthiti. I think Tadasana is better. You can give your wrist a break. I'm just going to check the time. 40 minutes. Okay. Breathing here. Make sure we do some warriors. Ground down through the left foot. You're going to lift your right knee. Find your Ardha Padma or just Vrikshasana. Fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your palms, jump it back. Chaturanga. Find your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Try to keep everything lifted. Notice I'm not rolling over the back foot for my vinyasa. You can if you want. I'm not really interested in doing that. I'm going to open my leg out to the side. Maybe find a back bend. And as I exhale, and take it back around and just see if I can, and just step that right foot next to my thumb. Turn the left toes out. Inhaling, Virabhadrasana 1. Breathing here, nice square hips, chest, lifting that left inner thigh. As I exhale, I'm going to open up Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing here. Drop the shoulders. I'm going to bring the right arm under the left, actually. Turn forward. Pivot that back heel, find my twist. And then open up. exhale, I'm going to unwind. And I'm just going to open up into a pigeon prep. Reaching that right knee out to the side. If you like to draw the heel towards your groin, go ahead. You can always place something like a blanket underneath your right outer hip. Roll your left inner thigh to sky. Walk your hands in. And as I exhale, I'm just going to undulate my back bend a little bit. And come on forward. Let that hip open. So good. So catch up to your breath here. If you lost it, let that breath become nice and smooth. Walk your hands in. Plant your palms. Reach that right leg back. Do whatever you want to do with that hip. Then as you exhale, I want you to reach that right knee to sky. See if you can find a half Padmasana. You might need to use your hand to help you if that's you. You really want to ground down through the left heel and the left hand. And just see if you can find it. Then open up, knife it in. Nice deep inhale. See if you can bring your feet forward. Reach around. Maybe find your toes. Holding it. Micro bend in that left leg. Come all the way up to stand. Good. Exhale, shake it up. Bring your weight into your right foot. You're going to lift your left knee. Draw that heel in. Finding your half-lotus. Ardha Padma Vrikshasana. Reach those arms. As you exhale, fold. Find that half bind. And fold on in. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your palms. Take it through your vinyasa variation. Open that leg out to the side. Maybe you want that back bend. Decide what you want to do. And as you exhale, reach it back around. Step that left foot up. As you turn the right toes out, bring the left foot next to your thumb. Inhaling, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhaling, open up Virabhadrasana 2. Drop the shoulders, plug the arm bones in. Left arm under right, Garudasana arms. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, twist. Pivot that back heel. Right arm down, left arm to sky. Finding that nice twist. Lean back to your left shoulder blade. As you exhale, unwind. Open up, pigeon prep. Maybe you like something underneath that left hip. Try to square the hips. Roll your right inner thigh to sky. Breathing here. As you exhale, come on down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, nice back bend. And then exhale, lengthen over that leg. can perhaps spend quite a few breaths here, at least 5. Nice and long. Coming up, I feel like I left out an Ardha Hanuman on this side before, so you can put that in if you felt like it was left out. Sorry about that. If you like full Hanuman, go ahead. And plant your palms. Reach it back. Do anything you want with that hip. Open out to the side. And see, just keep reaching that knee all the way up to the sky. Try to kick your butt with your heel. And then from the hip joint, open that leg out. Bring it underneath and see if you can find your Ardha Padmasana. Now, I want to use my hand to manipulate, so I really want to ground down through that hand and my right heel, left hand and right heel. Right, and then I'm just going to bring it forward. Don't care about a handstand, just jumping it forward. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Maybe reach around for that half bind. And then come on up. As you exhale, unwind. Breathing here. Do some wrist circles, just catch your breath. Use those arms. I find the right wrist with my left hand, get a nice lateral stretch. Come back through center and then take it to the other side. And come on back through center. Bring the weight to the left foot. I'm going to lift my right knee, turn the knee out. One more time, find that half bind, maybe reach around for the clasp, folding in. Inhale, lengthen. I'm going to plant my palms. Jump the foot back. Find that vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. And from here, I think we're probably ready to find our peak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop that left foot in a little bit and bring that right knee down. I'm going to come onto my fingertips. And then I'm going to step that left foot up, turning the toes out. Ideally, I want to get the heel and knee pretty close together. Really depends on your hips, what they're going to want to do. But I want to ground down through the kneecap and the heel. I'm going to see if I can engage the core, lifting up. Lengthen all 4 sides of your waist. And I'm going to bring the right arm under the left. Lifting up, try to sit tall. Really ground down through the left big toe mound and outer heel and the right knee. Beautiful. As I exhale, I'm going to plant the palms. Step that left foot back. And I'm going to open that knee out to the side. And maybe find a back bend. pushing floor away. As I exhale, I'm going to take it back around. For me, it feels really good to step that right foot up next to the thumb and straighten the leg. Put a little micro bend in and just step that left foot up. Come on all the way up to stand. Square your hips towards the front of your mat. Now reach your arms out to the side, turn the thumbs down. Reverse prayer or knuckles together. Belly button over the spine, and as I exhale, I'm going to come forward. Padmasana. And maybe keep going, because I want to open that hamstring a little bit. Breathing here. Good, inhale, lengthen the spine. I'm just going to come all the way up to stand. Bring that right hand into the hip crease, reach the left arm up. Little bit of a twist, and I'm going to cut the right hip back as I lengthen. Coming into my Parita Utthita Trikonasana. I might make a little more space lengthwise between my feet. Ground down through that right big toe mound. And lean back. Leaning back. Draw your right hip back. Feel the outside edge of your left foot on the floor. Good, exhale. Standing split. Come in. Separating the feet hip distance. Find the left wrist with the right hand. Reach across. And come on back through center. And bring the weight into the right foot. Lift the left knee. Find my Ardha Padma Vrikshasana. Maybe grow your branches. And as I exhale, I'm going to fold in, finding those toes. Coming all the way down. Inhale, lengthen, plant the palms. And I'm going to jump it back. Through my vinyasa-ish. Exhale, down dog. And I think we're about ready for a peak pose. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to jump my right foot in and bring the left knee down. And I really want to get that foot in there. So I might even see if I can bring that knee back. Each side's going to be different. I'm trying to bring the right heel towards the left knee. This side's my harder side, and you can definitely tell. And I'm going to try and get nice and long, grounding down through the big toe mound, the outer heel, and my knee. Maybe bringing the palms together. Straight, lengthening the body. Breathing here. Whoa, as I exhale, I'm going to come out. I'm going to take it out. Open up. Open that leg out to the side. Find my back bend if I want it. And then as I exhale, just going to reach it back around. And I'm going to step that left foot up next to my thumb. And just walk my right toes in. Coming on up to stand. Now reach those arms off to the side, lengthen the tailbone. Draw the thumbs down. Reverse prayer knuckles, belly button over the knee. And as I exhale, I'm just going to come forward halfway. Nice deep inhale here, maybe go a little further. Try to keep the front of the body long. The tendency is to bring your forehead down. Don't worry so much about that. The shoulders working. Spread those inner shoulders. You really want to get the idea of extending the spine here. Ground down through the feet, come on up. I'm going to take that left hand to the thigh, reach that right arm to sky. I might put a little more length between my feet, makes this pose easier. Nice deep inhale here, and as I exhale, I'm going to twist. Bring that right hand to the outside of the left knee. Draw back, lean back. Maybe extend that left arm. Keep leaning back with your left shoulder blade. And feel the outside edge of that right foot on the mat. Maybe lift that inner thigh. Good, as I exhale, standing split. And all the way up. And shake it out. Give yourself a little bit of a shimmy. Uttanasana. Bring the feet together. And sink the hips as you bend the knees. Take your right hand to the thigh, bring that left elbow across, just finding a twist, opening up, leaning back with that right shoulder blade. As I exhale, I'm going to look down and one. Lengthen the arms. I'm going to step the right foot back. Just moving into maybe an inversion. Just bring your feet to the back of the mat. However you like to do it. Vatayanasana. Inhale, finding a nice back bend. And exhale, drawing back child's pose. Right arm under the left, push down with your hands and pull back, finding that nice outer lat stretch. Walk your hands in. And bring the thighs together, plant your palms, and I just want you to bring your feet through, so pull the thighs to your chest as you push down. Open that right knee out to the side. Maybe rock the baby any way you like to. Some people like a forklift. Do what variation you like. Sitting up tall, draw your low back in. Then I'm going to find a seated Ardha Anandabhalasana. Take my hand underneath the calf and fit it on my shoulder. Just reach the right arm out, left arm up, opening up Surya Yantrasana, leaning back the left shoulder blade. Sit up tall, look underneath your left arm. And then as I exhale, I'm just going to take my arm out, close the knee joint and fit that right heel into my belly button. Left toes are turned out. I'm going to find my Padmasana. Find my lotus pose. Maybe grab your sits bones, see if you can find that nice spine, sitting up super tall. Then as I exhale, I'm going to come on forward. Keep pulling the belly button in as you lengthen your tailbone. Breathing here, just always feel this right in the back of my legs, right at the back of that hip. Your feet flexed, the toes wrapping around. And exhale, I'm going to walk it back in, and then I'm going to keep my right knee where it is. Bring my energy into my hands, and I'm just going to step that left foot out. Just a different way to find this pose. Right arm under the left, standing as tall as you can, really grounding down, whoa, through the feet, through the kneecap. And then as I exhale, nice and light, I'm going to unwind. Extend the left leg back. Reach that right leg to sky. I might come onto my forearms. And just see if I can hop it in. Maybe I find an inverted lotus. Lifting up. Coming on out. Take a child's pose. Plant the palms. Lift the heels. Big toes touch. I'm going to lift those heels. Look between my hands and nice and light. Bring the feet forward. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, fold. Reach those arms out to the side. Do your circles. Exhale, Samasthiti. different weeks during the month, it's easier for me to straighten my arms. And this is a bendy arm week. And sink the hips as I bend. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. It happens every month. Drop the knees. I'm going to bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee and open up. Breathing here. Then as I exhale, I'm going to unwind and step the left foot back. Anything you want to do to find a vinyasa or bring your feet to the back of the mat, rather. Exhale, down dog. And take a child's pose. Left arm under the right. Push down with your hands, pull back. Let the side waist be long. Reach your sits bones back. Now walk your hands in. Bring the knees together. I'm going to plant the palms. Bring the chest to the knees to the thighs to your chest. Right. Open that left knee. Rock the baby. So you're really opening that hip. Any variations that you like. You might prefer this one. It's fine. Just going to open that leg out to the side. Fit the knee on top of the shoulder. I mean, we haven't done this yet, so if this is hard for you, then maybe you just draw the knee back. Left arm out. Reach the heel away and lengthen the spine as you lean back with your right shoulder blade. Look underneath your right arm. Surya Yantrasana. Exhale back through center. I'm going to take my hand out and close the knee joint and fit the right heel towards my belly button. Try to wrap those toes around that right thigh. Right toes are turned out, right? They're not facing up. They're out to the side. Find my full Padmasana. Maybe you don't need your hands. I'm going to back up a little bit. Get that nice clasp. Try to wrap your toes around your arms, sitting up tall. You can add an arm balance here if you want, but I'm going to roll over. Pull your belly in. Keep the chest lifted, right? If you bring your chest down, you don't really get as much out of this pose. This is works much better. You can feel the work when the chest is lifted. Belly button in. Trying to lengthen the body without dumping in your low back. Touch your feet maybe. And walk it back in. And I'm going to keep the left knee in my half-lotus. I'm going to bring the weight towards my hands, bring a little energy towards that left leg. And just step that right foot forward. I'm trying to get the heel pretty close to the knee, but it might not work for my hips, especially this is my harder Padmasana side, so my heel isn't actually in my belly button, it's a little lower than that. So this is probably as far as my right foot's going to come. Grind down through the big toe mound, outer heel. Try to lengthen the body. And, each side's different. Use your toes. Use your toes on that left foot. And maybe you fall out. Let's try that again. Oh, I can get my balance. Okay. Right knee ground. I'm gonna wrap my toes. left knee grounding for you. Step that right foot up. Just external rotation in both hips. Standing tall. Energy really wants to go to the outside of that right foot. That's about the best I'm going to do. I'm going to come on out. Breathing here. Let's see. Reach that left leg back, bring the forearms down. Maybe lift on up into an inversion. I might try to find my inverted Padmasana with the other side. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Coming on down. Walk your hands in. Bring those inner thighs together. Plant the palms. And reach the feet through. Just going to extend that right leg, turn the left leg out. A little bit of a twist. Janusharshasana. Breathing here. Step the left foot over the right. Vatayanasana. Counter stretch. Vatayanasana. Bring the sits bones down, extend the left leg. Bring that right foot into Janusharshasana. Coming forward. Lifting it up. Step the right foot across, fold the left heel back. Padmasana, any variation you like, doesn't have to be this one. Counter stretch. Reach my arms back. Lengthen the spine. Spread those inner shoulders. Vatayanasana. I don't worry about getting the toes down too far because it hurts my toes. Head anywhere comfortable. Exhale, come on down. Roll it down. Setting up for bridge pose, ankles underneath the knees. Maybe roll one shoulder under, then the other. You can always grab the outside edge of your mat with your hands. If you have too much muscle mass or shoulders are just tight. Keep the chin lifted. If it's interesting, you can extend that right leg and maybe take it into half-lotus. Bring it back. Roll it out one vertebra at a time. Take a couple recovery breaths and then setting up for back bend number 2. Maybe do bridge pose again. Clasping your hands underneath, opposite index finger on top. Bring the other shoulder under first. Push your feet into the floor. Keep your chin lifted. You might stay here. You might extend that left leg to sky. Maybe find Ardha Padmasana. Exhale, come on down. And And just to see what this feels like, I'm going to extend the left leg. I'm going to draw the right knee in. I'm going to try and bring the foot into Padmasana. Turn the left toes out. I'll use my hands for that one. I'm going to lift that left leg and see if I can bring that foot in. Try to reach the knees away. Keep the feet flexed. Opening up. Oh, this feels awesome. Okay, coming on back up, nice and gentle. Reach those feet away. Maybe wiggle out your ankles. I'm going to extend the left leg. Extend your right leg, draw your left knee in. See if you can bring that foot into Padmasana. I'm using my hands for this first time. Right toes are turned out. I'll lift the leg and just see ankle, do your ankle circles. Put those feet in and just see. Keep breathing into your low ribs. Trying to feel the back of the ribs on the floor. Just see if you can reach out through the knees, trying to draw the knees away from you. Keep your feet flexed as much as you can. Very gently, come on back, release. Oh, I haven't done that in so long. Reach your tootsies to skies, do some ankle circles. And one more time, maybe extend the left leg, turn the toes out, see if you can draw your right knee in, and see if you can reach that inner knee away from you. And then fold that left heel in and just see if you can find it without your hands. What? It's probably not as tight, so go gently, reaching the knees away. Nice and gentle, come on out. Maybe take a moment. Extend that right leg. Draw that left knee in, reach the knee out to the side, and just see if you can find that half-lotus. Reaching the knee away. This side's so much harder. Let's see if I can do it without hands, but you want to keep the knee really reaching away from you, so I'm almost turning it out. And then I'm going to do ankle circles. Now get it tight. Flex your feet. See if you can tighten it up. And then see if you can reach the knees away. Very gently exhale, come on back out. Do some ankle circles. Just bring your feet to the floor. Right knee over left. Maybe take Gomukhasana. Legs just to if you're interested in Navasana. Sorry to go up, down on you a little bit, but draw back. Maybe add your Padmasana legs to an inversion. Just checking the time. Maybe you're on your hands, maybe you're on your forearms. Forearms are a little, have a little more stability, but hands give you a little more wiggle room. So you do you. Try to keep the arms straight. Try to stack wrist, elbow, shoulders. See if you can lift up. Establish your hands down, root down through the index and the thumb. Reach that inner right knee away as you do ankle circles with your left foot. And try to get nice and tight as you can. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, lengthen, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, Samastihi. Breathing here. Plant the palms, take it to the other side. Most of us do our easy side first, so this side's probably going to be harder. Really establish your hands like you're gripping the floor with your hands. Thumbs are easy. Lift on up. Try that again. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Get it nice and tight. Holding in my hard side. Coming on upward, Vastasana. Do some circles. Exhale, Samastihi. Just gently bring yourself down to the floor anyway. No real rhyme or reason. Plant your palms. Walk it out for puppy pose. And then walk your hands in. Set yourself up. Maybe you're done. Maybe you want some more back bends. Ankles right underneath the knees. Some wrist circles if you need it. Lengthen tailbone. Find your bridge legs. Top of the head to the floor. Draw your elbows in. Plug the arm bones to socket. Straighten arms and legs. And try to maybe walk your feet in a little bit. Try to exhale. Come on out. heels of the hands in line with your ears, outer shoulder distance. I like to turn my palms out a little bit. Do the arm variation that allows you to find the pose, right? Some people like their hands wider. Some people like them in really close. You want to be able to have your elbow coming right out of the shoulder. So experiment. Lengthen the tailbone. Top the head to the floor. Set your arms up. And come on up. Any leg variations you want to play with, feel free. I think I'm done with leg variations. Maybe last back bend. Maybe you've had enough. If you're done, you can just windshield wiper the knees. Find a twist. Find a twist of your choice. It can be any twist that you like. And a curtsy crosser. Whatever knee you bring over first, you're going to bring your hips that direction and drop your knees the opposite. Top knee and top shoulder blade root into the floor. Come on back through center. Bring your twist to the other side. Let yourself be nice and easy. See if you can invite some relaxation into the parts of your body that need it. Come back through center. Set yourself up for your final relaxation. Shavasana, Ardha Shavasana, maybe seated meditation. If you have something underneath your knees, really make sure it's underneath the back of your knee and not underneath your thigh. Right? So that your calves can flop over really easily. I'm going to offer one more pranayama exercise. This one's really nice just for floating into Shavasana. Couple easy breaths. Your next inhale, just hold the breath at the top. Draw your chin in, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And nice couple recovery breaths. Inhale, hold at the top. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Couple recovery breaths. Your next exhale, hold the breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And with this next exhale, you're just going to hold the breath out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Just inhale, relaxation. Exhale, calm. And then just see if you can let the breath go. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, begin to bring some awareness back to your breath. Draw a nice deep inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. Start to move the fingers and toes, doing some wrist and ankle circles. Reach out through the arms and legs. As you exhale, draw those knees into your chest. Maybe pick a side of the body to roll onto for a breath or two. And then when you're ready, in your own time, make your way up to a nice comfortable seat, really taking your time. Breathing here. Get nice and comfy. Take some time to sit in stillness, elbows right underneath the shoulders. If you're ending your practice now, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, and perfect peace. Thank you so much for playing with me. Finding your Vatayanasana, your horse pose. Namaste, I bow to you. Have a beautiful day. And please subscribe if you've been supporting me. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And have a beautiful day. Thanks.